we've all been there, right? That moment of panic. You're on the road, maybe in a coffee shop, you've got a deadline, and the only internet you have is on your phone.
And you just need to get that connection over to your laptop, like,
Well,
right.
exactly. And that's what we're digging into today, this desperate need for instant internet sharing. And one specific Android app that promises to be the solution. It's called Wi-Fi tethering. Share internet.
Right. And our mission here is to go beyond just what the App Store description says. We want to really break down its features, but more importantly, look at what actual users are saying.
Yeah, what does it really do? And maybe more importantly, what can't it do? Especially when you get into those tricky carrier restrictions.
So, to set the stage, let's just be clear what we're talking about. This is an Android app. You find it on the Google Play Store, and it's filed under Tools.
Which is an interesting category, isn't it? It suggests it's more about improving a function that's already there, not creating something brand new.
I think that's a key point. And we should also mention right up front, the business model.
Oh, for sure. It's got ads, and it offers in-app purchases. So this isn't some freebie utility. It's monetized, which is something to keep in mind.
Okay, so what is the actual promise from the developer? Catchy tools. At its core, it's pretty simple. It's designed to let you wirelessly share your phone's internet connection with your other gadgets.
Your laptop, your tablet, whatever you've got.
Exactly. And it gives you two main ways to do that.
Right, let's start with the first one, the one most people are familiar with. Wi-Fi tethering.
Yeah, the standard workhorse. This is where your phone basically becomes a mini Wi-Fi hotspot. It creates its own little wireless network.
And the app gives you some control over that, which is nice. The source material mentioned, you can change the connection name.
The SSAD, yeah? The service set identifier. That's the name you see when you're looking for a network to join.
And the password, obviously, so you can make it something easy to remember, which is definitely a plus. But Wi-Fi, I mean, it can be a real battery killer.
It absolutely can be. And that's why the second method they offer is so important.
Bluetooth tether?
Exactly. If you don't need blazing fast speeds or you're just trying to conserve battery, you can share your connection over Bluetooth instead.
It's a fascinating trade-off, isn't it? You lose a lot of the speed and the range of Wi-Fi, but it's so much gentler on your phone's battery.
For sure. If you're just, checking some emails or sending a message, Bluetooth is often more than enough.
So the app really acts as a kind of control panel, a dashboard for both methods.
That's the idea.
Uh.
It's meant to help you manage these connections more easily than, digging through 3 or 4 layers of Android's native settings menus.
Okay, that all sounds pretty good on paper. Easy setup, a choice between Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, control over the name. But this is where we pivot.
This is the reality check.
We have to stop listening to the developer and start listening to the people who've actually tried to use this thing in the real world.
And this is where one massive limitation just overshadows everything else. The user feedback is almost unanimous on this point.
Let's zoom in right there, because this is the aha moment for anyone thinking about downloading an app like this. The users are saying this app, it mostly just activates your phone's built-in hotspot features.
It's a front end. It's a shortcut to the native function. It's not some kind of backdoor.
Which means, and this is the killer detail, if you downloaded this hoping to get around your carrier's data caps or to unlock a hotspot feature that you don't pay for,
you're probably going to be very disappointed.
it's just not going to work. The app doesn't seem to have any way to circumvent those carrier-level restrictions that are built into your data plan.
Right, because those limits aren't really on your phone, are they? They're on the carrier's side. They inspect the data coming from your device, and if they see it's flagged as hotspot usage, and your plan doesn't include it,
They can block it or charge you extra, and this app doesn't change that. It's not masking the data in some clever way. It's just pressing the same button you could press yourself in the settings.
which brings up the obvious question then.
Why bother? Why download an app with ads and in-app purchases if it just does the same thing as the free tool that's already on your phone?
And that's where you have to look really closely at the successful use cases. The value isn't in bypassing rules. The value is in simplicity.
Exactly. We saw that one user who had a very specific, very simple problem. They needed to connect a single computer that didn't have an internet jack.
And for them, the app worked perfectly. They weren't trying to cheat their data plan. They just wanted a fast, simple way to start sharing the data they already had permission to use.
So in that context, its value becomes really clear. It's a better user interface. It's a dedicated shortcut on your home screen.
It saves you a few taps. It maybe presents the information more clearly than the default Android settings do. Its value is purely in convenience and accessibility.
So you have to manage your expectations. You're not buying freedom from your carrier. You're just maybe buying a slightly cleaner dashboard to manage a service you already have.
And if we step back, this is a pattern you see all over the App Store, right? Developers who create these wrapper apps that just put a nicer face on existing system functions.
Yeah, they're not breaking the rules. They're just making the rules a little easier to navigate.
Precisely.
So to synthesize all this for everyone listening, the takeaway for Wi-Fi tethering, share internet, is really two-sided. On one hand, you get a handy tool with two sharing methods, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth.
And a nice, clean management interface.
But on the other, much more important hand, your mobile carrier is still the one in charge. This tool works inside the sandbox they've built for you. It won't let you out.
Its real value is for people who just want a quicker, clearer way to do basic, focused sharing that their plan already allows.
And that brings us to our final thought. Since this app forces you to think about the two methods it offers, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, here's a challenge for you to explore on your own.
Knowing what you know now, that the carrier's rules are final, how do you make the smartest choice between those two options?
We challenge you to really dig in and find out the practical, real-world differences. Look up the current speeds, the effective range, and the actual battery drain numbers for modern Wi-Fi versus the latest Bluetooth standards.
So that the next time you need to share your connection, you can make the absolute best choice for your specific situation.
Understanding the nuances of the tools you have, that's real power.
Even when you're playing by someone else's rules.
We'll catch you on the next Deep Dive.